Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We've got Marvel Legends Outriders review. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it. It has its pros and cons. It's a great looking figure, to be honest with you, so let's just get started. Yeah, let's take a look at the details of the figure. This is a beautiful figure, especially when you take pictures of it. So definitely has its textures. The paint is not just a simple black paint, but it does have a little bit of markings and all that. So absolutely love it, and it is quite a tall figure actually. Obviously, straight away you start thinking. You notice that it's not a perfect figure. It does have its own limitation, like the first things first, yeah. It's actually really hard for it to stand. At least I find it really hard to make him stand. See, it keeps falling over, and also when it's do the crouching, the head can't really go up, so you can't really look up. But as if you can get away with it, especially if you use stands and all that, you can get away with it. So as long as you're creative about it, I'm pretty sure you'll have a lot of fun with this figure, definitely. I mean, for me, this is a beautiful fig. The neck can't really go up, so this is about as far as you can go. You know what I mean? It does comes with an extra head. So this one is, it's just a bigger mouth opening than this one, I guess. And then you've got a different head. I don't know, there's lack of stories of why they have different heads, but they're all the same. I guess it's just so they're not really all uniformed. But yes, and also another thing that I found is that this thing is really hard to stand. You know what I mean? Like, keeps falling over. So unless you find the right balance, then you can make it stand. But otherwise, it's really tough. Let me show you. Yeah. So that it's quite tough. It's quite tough. The reason being is this flat. This foot is like definitely not long enough to support the weight. So depending on how you pose it, it can go up. Now you can fall backwards and you can fall forwards. You know what I mean? But very nice ankle pivot though. So yes, you can play around with it and get into some very interesting poses. So you've got articulations of, as I mentioned earlier, the head can't go really up or down. Can go left and right though. And hands can go like that. 360, double elbow. Can move it like that, the raise joints. And this is pretty much the same with the second set of arms, and you've got a nice hole back here. Then you've got a, can go up like that, can crouch. I wish you can crouch a little bit further, but I think this is good enough. Yeah, got a little bit of tie swivel here as well, and probably need a hot bath this one, but yes, it's double knee jointed, and very awesome ankle pivots as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so let's go with height comparison. As you can see, they do go rather well with figuarts as well. So this is the figuarts, and this is how it scales with Marvel Legends. Let me, it's actually, I don't know why I use this one, because this deal is actually tough to put, to make them stand, but anyway. There you go. So it definitely looks good together. Then you've got Hulk. I know they don't really. This is the figuarts Hulk. So Hulk is a tad bigger. So probably about the same size, yeah. But Hulk is a little bit bigger. Obviously, we know that Hulk is a big guy. But they definitely will look good together. Although the figure is not perfect, but what it did, it actually brought second life into my dying MCU collections. You know, I've been having so much fun photographing these armies. So yeah, I mean, I took most of my MCU figures out of the display, and you know, started posing them and taking pictures of them. Well guys, obviously as we can see, the pros outweighs the cons. You know, the cons is that, you know, these guys can't really, as I mentioned earlier, you can't really, the head can't really go up, you know, and it can't really do like a proper crouching and run, you know what I mean? But you know what, you can get away with it with certain posing while they were what you call it, they were running or whatever, action poses. Excuse my wording, somehow it's like, you know, running away from my mouth, from my thought. What's going on? And you know, the feet is a little bit tough to adjust sometimes, you know, so you know, they're gonna have problems staying up, but luckily these are sort of like dog-like, so you know what I mean, you can get away with it. And despite the head can't really move up, I did some research, and apparently they're talking with telepathy and all that. So you know what, they probably don't need to see, you know, they probably just use the telepathy, you know, and just, you know what I mean, magically knows where people are, read the thoughts of Thanos or its owners, you know what I mean? And they're basically just dogs with no feelings. But I absolutely love them. The cons, another con is, the biggest con of them is that you can't get just a one pack. You probably need more than that. You probably need more than 3 even. So I don't know, the more the merrier. It's gonna take a slight damage on your wallet though. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever, and so I can come up with more reviews to entertain you guys. I hope it's been entertaining, and I'll see you soon.